And welcome back everybody to DreamHack Masters Valencia 2022 Latin American Open Qualifier number 2. Good morning everyone, I'm your host Live VIP, and joining me once again is the lovely, the beautiful, welcome El Padrino of StarCraft, Darking, welcome.
Hello everyone, how are you? Like, are you ready for another day of bloodbath?
I'm never ready, but I want it anyway. I want. Oh god. And I'm not gonna lie. As we're getting ready for our first series, and as we're kind of settling into the new bracket that was just thrust upon us, not gonna lie, I thought there was a mistake. I thought I was looking at the wrong bracket because this is the exact same first series that we had last time. I was like, what?
Look, it happens, okay? It happens. Seeding is a funny thing sometimes. No, as someone who does a lot of seeding, things happen. Do you remember, I think it was 2020 or 20... I think it was 2020, where every week we had a Neo versus Tavo?
Yeah.
No, funny things like that.
Shaking my head. But speaking of, we do have our first series here, and yeah, mate, I'm feeling a little bit of deja vu.
That's one way to put it, because welcome everyone to the first map, the first series in today's qualifier, and spawning here in the bottom left hand corner of 2000 atmospheres, the Ser player, the Bolivian Ser player, DarkUnnamed.
And spawning in the top right hand corner of 2000 atmospheres LE, we have the Peruvian Terran player himself, representing Team Super. It is Tavo. And before we get too ahead of ourselves, I also want to give a bit of a shout out to a couple of people. Lord Logan just gifted 5 community subs to the channel. Thank you so much, Lord Logan. On the flip side of things, I want to funada someone in the chat. I did just see Romsley in the chat. It's great to see you, but why are you not casting?
Mate, we already have orders today. We don't want to cannibalize our audience.
Now we do. There's only one Spanish caster? Man, we do. Where's Adrich, Romsley, Enki? You know, we need the whole fleet here to cover as many games as possible, because like there's a lot going on.
Right. That is true, mate. So while this match starting, do you want to talk about the bracket for a minute?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Because there's a lot of returning players from a couple of days ago. You know, Tavo is here to once again fight it off. DarkUnnamed, of course, we are seeing him on camera at the moment. The Zerlord who wants revenge after what happens on Friday. Infanson is here, the dark horse of everyone, White Hydra. As well, and we have some new names, mate, that we didn't see last time. Particularly, mate, X is here.
Yes,
the Argentinian X is.
I don't know what it was, but in day 1 we had 0 Argentinians. Day 2, mate, we got a couple. We got Egg, we got E Legacy, we got Ratti down there as well. I don't know who Ratti is, but you know he's also from
me neither. But
oh god, but you know they all rocked up. It's cool to see. It's cool to see.
Yes, so this is gonna be a pack qualifier once more.
Yeah, exactly. And because there are so many games going on, thankfully we're not the only casters. You mentioned it, Oris is also casting in Spanish, and we have a second English stream as well. Renegade X Studios is also live covering Eggs versus Matas, I believe. No, Maffer. Eggs versus Maffer. So yeah, we're gonna do our best to cover as many games as possible.
Yes. By the way, shout out to Maximo in the chat, who, according to him, today is his birthday.
Oh, feliz cumpleaños! Happy birthday, Maximo! Happy birthday! 1 year older.
I have one more important question. I mean, today is his birthday. That's cool and all, but wait, mate, why are you not playing? True.
What better way to spend your birthday than playing StarCraft and getting absolutely destroyed by pro players? Or cheesing them out, you know? Oh god, feels bad, man. But we are getting into this game and things are starting to transpire a little bit. There was nothing crazy early on, but you were talking about it before. You know, these two, they have a little bit of history with each other now. You know, this is their second time facing off in a best of 3. And DarkUnnamed is doing something very cheeky.
Yes, a very quick rush warring here. I think after what happened with Tavo last time, I think DarkUnnamed is gonna be more prepared to what this Tavo is gonna bring this matchup. And let's see if it works out, because look, sure, last time DarkUnnamed lost 2-0, but it was not an easy 2-0 for Tavo, you know? He did have to put some effort.
Yeah, I think we were talking about it at the time, that we were both very impressed with the level of DarkUnnamed, you know? It wasn't quite the DarkUnnamed of old, but, like, he didn't look too out of shape. Like, he was still looking very, very strong. And this is the thing that I'm kind of worried about here for Tavo, because I feel like he's like weakest in the transition from early to mid game. I feel like I've seen eggs kill Tavo countless times with roaches.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Now, in all fairness, this is probably not gonna be a straight, death for Tavo here, because this is a 3 base roach instead of the more aggressive 2 or even 1 base roach push. So if we see the building order currently for DarkUnnamed, he only made a handful of roaches and then he just kept running.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, right? Like, he had a hidden roach warren, it wasn't scouted. His roaches came out. They still haven't been seen, by the way, by Tavo and his Hellions. But DarkUnnamed is just droning. I guess it seemed as if they're just safety roaches. Okay. So,
yeah. No. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Again, it's a little bit odd, but if you remember, Tavo, I believe, did play mech in one of his games against DarkUnnamed, so maybe he was a little bit worried about that. Meanwhile, Tavo opened up with a 1-1-1. He is going for some Cloak Banshees, and now they're here across the map.
Yes, I believe they have been seen. The Queens are moving to intercept, but the Banshees are here. Remember, 2 Banshees can one-shot 1 drone.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of power behind these Banshees. Queens also have to be a little bit careful. They cannot transfuse off of creep, so there we go. He's spreading creep in his own main base. And the Banshees, they don't do too much.
Yeah, only 1 worker kill, I believe, and that is it. And now the energy has run out. But, more importantly, the Banshees are alive, so they can be a threat later on.
True. They can one-shot workers now, and they can one-shot workers later. So, they're still terrifying. Something that I find pretty interesting is DarkUnnamed, for the time being, has finished droning up, and he's working on a 4th base. He's been teching quite quickly. He did get some Evo chambers, but he delayed his upgrades just to go for a very fast Hydra Den.
Yeah, this is a very interesting, very fast Hydra Den. Those DarkUnnamed has seen that Tavo is going for bio this game?
He hasn't seen the main.
Oh no.
Yeah, he just hasn't gone into the main base at all, so he has no idea. I mean, Hydras aren't necessarily bad, and thankfully he is going, Ling Bane as well. He's going for a little bit of everything, which is just, again, just a little bit odd, a little bit interesting.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, they could work, especially if the Hydras manage to survive and then turn into lurkers. That's the real powerhouse of the Zerg versus the Bio army at the moment. That and the Bailing. So it could be pretty devastated, but we'll see, because currently these 2 players are very, very passive. Just a little bit of harassment by the Banshees, but nothing else happening really.
Yeah.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say that I completely agree here, and I'm curious as to what the plan is here for DarkUnnamed, just because I feel like usually as a Zerg player you are maybe a little bit more active to trying to hinder the Terran as well, but because he's been left alone, he's been able to take up a surprising amount.
Maybe they did one of those secret packs before the match, like no rush 20,
Oh god. Well, you know what? That 20 minutes is over. We do have a little bit of a drop here. Oh, did have a bit of a connection. But what's important is that Tavo, with this drop, did scout everything here in the main base. He saw all the tech buildings.
Yes, that is a really fast infestation pit. Usually you don't see Zerg with an infestation pit so quickly, especially when 1-1 is not even over.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. That we could see Hive. There we go. Hive has already started. So we could go in a couple of different directions here. What's interesting is that we do have melee upgrades, so the potential for, like, I don't know, ultras is there. But I like your original idea more. Is I would love to see lurkers. The problem is that Tavo is pushing out now, and the Hive isn't done. There is no lurker then.
Well, let's see. This is a big army versus a big army. A lot of important decisions is gonna be made in the next few seconds. Let's see who splits. If Tavo manages to split first, of his DarkUnnamed is just gonna go and crash all his banelings into the army of his opponent. And let's see. One team I'm worried though for Tavo here. Mate, there are only what, 2 tanks?
Yeah. There are not very many tanks with this push. A lot of them are actually back at home instead as he moves out. Oh, actually with 4 tanks, not bad. They were kind of hidden by the bio. We'll see how he pushes in. He does rotate around. There's not a lot of creep, but yo, DarkUnnamed is getting ready for a surround.
Bro, the tanks are in position. They're starting to pre-shell the army that is in the back.
Oof. Yeah, at the same time, looks like we do have a little bit of a roach run by from the other game. It looks like he's pulling the trigger. The Link Bane is going to try and get on top of the bio.
Yeah, the Baneley crashes all into the tanks. The tanks are dead, but unfortunately there are no more Baneleys here, and mate, this bio is just gonna go and crush the rest of the army for DarkUnnamed.
Not like this, puppy. DarkUnnamed again. You don't want to be busting your Banelings on tanks of all things, and if Tavo wanted to, I think he could just keep on going. He's playing this safe though. He doesn't want to run into a wall of Banelings. Little does he know that there's only one Baneling. Oh!
yeah. There we go. Another round of fighting here. The Banelings are not ready. Finally, they pop out, but the Medivacs, they just pick it up and leave.
Exactly. Tavo will be able to escape just in time. Meanwhile, as all that was happening, he did establish his 4th base. The Roaches were trying to slow him down, but the reinforcements were able to deal with that. Speaking of reinforcements, a drop here into the main base is gonna actually get through all these lings.
Yeah, there's not enough settlings here. The upgrades are up for Tavo. 2-2 versus 1-1 from DarkUnnamed, and yeah, this is a small but deadly force.
Yeah, it pulls away everything from DarkUnnamed. In comes another drop towards the south. There are only queens here to defend, but instead he only denies the drone trying to take a base, only just hinders that creep.
Oh my god, like, I just noticed the supply made 188 for Tavo, 140 for DarkUnnamed. Tavo is miles ahead of his opponent in macro.
Yeah, oh my god, just DarkUnnamed. His drone count has been okay, but not amazing. He really needs another base. Like, again, he's been taking up very quickly, and yo, he's going in once again with 4 more tanks.
Yeah, this is a lot of infantry. Definitely not enough Banelings here to destroy all this army, mate. And the Banelings, where the Banelings, they're pretty far behind the tanks. Targets all the Banelings, and that is it, mate. That is GG.
GG gets called, and Tavo takes game number 1. After a very interesting game from DarkUnnamed.
Yeah, that was... I don't know. That was incredibly passive, even for DarkUnnamed. I was expecting, like, selling drum by, maybe a little push with those roaches, but no, DarkUnnamed just sit there and basically let Tavo roll over him. Yeah,
unfortunately, like, DarkUnnamed was being really greedy tech-wise. Like, you pointed it out, there was a very fast hive, very fast infestation pit. He just kind of zoomed his way in. And we didn't even get to see what the hive was for because Tavo didn't let him, play his game, right? As soon as the hive was done, Tavo was in his face. I'm sure he wanted to, get more tech, get, an ultra cavern or get a lurker den.
But well, this was game number 1. DarkUnnamed still has at least one more game to try and overcome Tavo once more. So let's see what he does. I want to see those roaches, but I want to see them on 2 bases.
I thought that's what he was doing. I thought he was going big brain. I was like, yes, this is what you need to do. Like, you just got taken down by Tavo in like macro games like 2 days ago. Why not try and cheese things up and be aggressive? But yeah, DarkUnnamed had other plans, I guess.
Yes, tonight, mate.
Oh god, look, DarkUnnamed, he saw the tweet from Tavo, okay? He wants to help a brother out, alright? He wants to... Oh god.
Oh yeah, for people who maybe are not aware, Tavo originally made a tweet. When was it? I think it was Was it yesterday or was the same day after the tournament ended?
I think it was like a couple of hours after. Yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yes, that he wouldn't make it to the second qualifier here because of college.
Mm-hmm.
But then a few hours later, he made another subsequent tweet where he says, "Screw it," and he's here. He is here. This is the Peruvian player playing for Team Super who missed college to be here in the second qualifier. Tavo.
And spawning in at the top left-hand corner of Berlingrad LE, we have the Bolivian Zerg player himself. He is red, still representing Alpha X LatAm. It is DarkUnnamed. Boy, and yeah, the complete story is like it was very sad after day one because going into qualifier 1, Tavo had also tweeted out saying, hey, like, guys, I can only kind of play in the first qualifier, you know, I have classes that are going to be at the same time as the second, so I have to go in, and he came so close, like, we casted him, puppy, you know, he went all the way to the qualifying match against Master, and he was looking really good in his other matchups, but he just fell a little bit too short, and because there are only 2 seasons of DreamHack this year, it's like, it hurts that much more, you know? It's like, you know, Tavo, we know how good he is. We know he deserves to be potentially in the closed qualifier. But, like, it kind of ended for him, and he had to make a tough decision today. A tough decision.
Look, in my opinion, it was the correct decision, okay? So...
Oh, God, exactly. You know, like, how often do you have a chance to compete in like, a DreamHack qualifier, you know?
So yeah, so best of luck to him. He has already begun with a great start with the first victory of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So one less victory that he needs to qualify. Ooh, he removes the minerals from the ramp. That is something that you rarely see, really.
Yeah. So it's gonna, you know, make his Reaper a little bit more maneuverable here. He's gonna have some more avenues of attack as he goes across the map, and he's gonna try and maybe get a drone, but the Lings come out in time.
Yes, just in time.
Exactly, now we see a little bit of a dance here between the Lings and the Reaper. Again, the Reaper shouldn't really get too much, maybe a Ling or two, but what he really wants is any of these workers. Ooh,
he's like, close, so close. But the second one, he does get one.
Gets one drone, forces a spore as well. Not bad damage for the first Reaper.
Yeah, that Reaper is already the MVP of the matchmate.
Oh, God. He's already got that one kill. He's already got the mental win over DarkUnnamed. He's like, oh, my God, este pinche Reaper, mate. He comes back in.
He's come back. Omega's gonna go second, and he does.
Oh, no.
One drone is annoying. 2 drones kill, mate. You're already on full tilt.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that, mate, if they lose 2 drones to the first Reaper, they just leave the game.
But by I love people, you mean you, right?
Hey. Maybe. Oh, God. But once again, DarkUnnamed with the fast Roach Horn. This time, not hidden.
Yeah, he's gonna be part of the wall here. Okay, it's okay. I mean, I suppose that he's gonna do the same thing as previous game, where he's gonna use a few roaches to defend whatever push Tavo is thinking of doing, and nothing offensive. So it's okay to not keep it hidden, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if he uses it the same way that he did in the previous game. You know, why not make it a part of the wall? Meanwhile, I really appreciate this from DarkUnnamed. Even though last time he was well prepared for the Banshees anyway, he goes in for a scout and confirms, okay, this should not be mech.
I mean, shouldn't? It could still switch at any second, mate.
True. The mind games, mate. The mind games.
What? Oh no, there we go. It is Bayo. We have Steam on the way now.
Oh, God. So yeah, DarkUnnamed, he was at least able to scout the opener with the Banshee. He saw it researching, so he should be getting spores at some point. Yeah,
it should be soon. There's still quite a while until the Banshees are ready.
Yeah.
Tavo usually waits for the second Banshee to be done before sending them out.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, he has that second Banshee on the way as well. I just hope DarkUnnamed ends up throwing down a Spore at some point. Because I'm getting a little bit anxious, Darking. I'm getting a little bit worried.
It's okay, Light. It's okay. Breathe. I know you're having PTSD from your own ladder games, but relax.
I mean, mate, there's no lair, you know, there's no mobile detection, there's still no Spore, the second Banshee comes out. Like, if Tavo went across the map with one Banshee, he'd already be dealing so much damage. And now he's coming. And there's still no Spore, puppy. Okay.
There we go. Spores has begun. you can breathe, like you can. It's okay. Everything is okay.
Mate. I was like, not again. Oh my god. But DarkUnnamed cutting it real close with that Spore timing.
There we go. Banshees are coming in, but the queens are in position.
Yeah.
And the Spore is about to pop out, and there we go. Immediately attacking those Banshees.
Look at that, mate. DarkUnnamed, he knows exactly when he needs his Spore. He finishes up just in time. Banshees do bypass all those queens, but there are more queens where that came from.
It's almost like he's good at this game.
I see. It's pretty good. Still gonna lose some drones though. But still good nonetheless at the same time.
Oh, a big bunch of... Oh my god, just at the same time. A bunch of Zerlings just pop out to immediately die barbecue style to these Hellions, mate. These are a lot of Hellions, mate. I'm not sure how many... If these Zerlings are gonna be enough to pin this.
Oh my god, there was an insane mass amount of lings, but the micro bite Tavo was absolutely insane. He does kind of dance between all the bases, and he's still gonna get more drones. He killed every single ling. He killed 54 lings.
Wow, 50 fun Zerlings with what was those? 8 Hellions, I believe, in one Reaper?
Yeah.
That was insane, mate. That was incredible. And 11 drones on top of that, mate.
And the Banshees are still... I spoke too soon. One Banshee is still alive. But mate, that was insane. Ay.
Hey, well, why can't my Hellions play like that?
True. And it's the 1-2 punch. Again, a lot of lings went down in that engagement. A lot of drones as well. Now we have a double drop here across the map. Thankfully, DarkUnnamed has an army. He does have some Banelings as well. No Baneling speed, though.
Yeah, no Baneling speed is still quite a while off. So these Marines are going to have an easy time to dodge them. There we go. 0 Marines lost.
Oh my god. He got 4 tumors with that one scan. That was pretty close.
Tavo is really making his units work this game.
Yeah. He's getting so much value out of everything. Out of the Banshees, the drop, the Hellions. Even getting another Overlord. Supply blocking. Oh my god, DarkUnnamed making 9 Overlords at a time.
Oh no, this is not good, mate. This is not good.
A laser? I thought the European qualifiers were earlier today. What's going on?
But yeah, mate, in the units lost tab, Tavo has lost 10 units this game. DarkUnnamed has lost 91.
Oh,
mate, this is a 9-to-1 ratio. That is insane. even for TVC.
Jesus. Looking at the units lost, I also want to point out 69 Zergling kills. Nice. You'll love to see it as Tavo is pushing out with everything he has, this time with 3 tanks, not with 4, but still a very terrifying army. Thankfully, DarkUnnamed does finish up Baneling speed.
Yeah, Baneling speed is finished, but this is a lot of Marines, and those tanks are in a really good position.
Yeah.
And what is DarkUnnamed gonna do? Is he gonna try to go in the back? And no, he's gonna... Oh, nice. Finally, some good Baneling connection. Meanwhile, DarkUnnamed is counter-attacking on the other side of the map. But nice Team City, and there's a bunker here, and the rest of the Marines are coming now. So this selling drone bite does nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Tavo doesn't rally everything across the map. He keeps his reinforcements at home, ready for a counterattack. And just like that, he does deflect everything. He takes down a base, defends his own at the same time. And this push is not over.
Yeah, it's not over. There's still the majority of the army, including the tanks, are here for Tavo. And DarkUnnamed, I don't know, mate. He doesn't feel confident to engage.
Yeah, exactly. He's waiting right now. He has 14 mutas on the way. I don't know if mutas are really going to be what he needs to face this army. But whatever it takes, whatever he needs. Like, we'll see if he can even hold here.
Oh no, the queens are falling one by one, and finally there we go. The trigger has been triggered by DarkUnnamed, and the militaries are going in.
Yeah, exactly. The Ling Bane once again connects with those tanks. All the Banelings get dealt with, but there aren't a lot of Marines left over. Can DarkUnnamed clean this up?
I don't know, mate. Those medivacs are really good.
Oh my god. 6 Marines, 7 Marines apparently is all you need, but with the reinforcing Lings, it looks like it is enough to push this back, but here come the reinforcements!
Yeah, the reinforcements for Tavo are coming, and this is it, mate. GG says DarkUnnamed, and Tavo advances to the next round.
GG, well played, Papi. 2-0. Tavo has a very nice start to the qualifier, but again, it's a start because there's a lot of Zerg players on his side of the bracket.
Oh. GG. Very well played, Tavo. That was a good performance today by him. I mean, that was the word that I'm gonna use for this is clean, mate. That was a clean play by him.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, it was just very, very solid play, very confident play as well, very decisive. Yeah, just very, very impressive. And again, this is the Tavo that we need to see right now. We were talking about it before. You know, he came so close earlier, so close yet so far, as he didn't quite make it through qualifier number 1. And now here in qualifier number 2, like, this is your last chance, you know? Like, this is it. This is the final chance you have to make it to the closed qualifiers.
This is the Tavo we need.
The Tavo we deserve, mates. We'll see if it's gonna be enough.